Welcome, everybody. We're starting with something a little different today because it's very exciting. Last night, I was featured in both The Daily Show and also on MSNBC. We're going to check out the clips, and then I want to talk a little bit about the origins of all of this, or the oranges, as some like to say. Both clips, and we're going to start with The Daily Show from last night. Both of these clips are related to my interview with Minnesota Republican Senate candidate Royce White and the exchange we had about his supposed strip club food, but not strip club strippers spending. I can only imagine that Royce White is very, very upset with me at this point, because this interview that he did, which he thought would be great for him in some way, has now led to a number of written articles, The Daily Show and MSNBC, pointing to his explanation for money supposedly spent, donor money supposedly spent at a strip club. And it is getting way more attention than I can imagine he wants. So let's start with the Daily Show clip. There's a nice little montage here. This is a couple minutes. So let's take a look.
Let's kick things off in Minnesota, where Republicans have endorsed Royce White to run against Democratic Senator Amy Klobuchar in November. And he's already turning the race into an episode of Jerry Springer.
White has been mired in controversial revelations, including failure to pay child support, referring to women as mouthy, and at one time identifying himself as an anti-Semite on social media. And then there are the questionable campaign expenditures in 2022 when he ran for Congress, including $1,200 at a Florida strip club.
I'm not paying child support to mouthy women because I'm spending it at a strip club. I mean, talk about red flag bingo. He even calls himself an anti-Semite on social media. Although, to be fair to him, declaring you're an anti-Semite is how you have to log into Twitter now. That's the new capture. By the way, if you're wondering about the accusation that Royce spent campaign funds at a strip club, listen, he has a very clear explanation for this.
It was recently revealed you spent campaign donations at a strip club. Is that true?
That's not true.
Okay.
It was a reference to a campaign filing at the FEC that was not done properly.
Your claim is there were filings which said you spent campaign funds at a strip club, but they were incorrect filings.
No, they didn't say that I spent the funds at a strip club. Or no, let's say they didn't say that I spent the funds on strippers.
But it was spent at a strip club.
Well, a strip club they sell food at the strip club, don't they?
I'm not sure this helps his case. Minnesota needs a senator who makes good decisions. So vote for me, the guy who goes to a strip club to eat shrimp. And look, hey, I'm sorry for interrupting him, okay? I mean, you were busy explaining how you don't know anything about strip clubs.
You've spent the money on food at a strip club. Is that more accurate?
You seem to be very unfamiliar with strippers and strip clubs and drag strip shows, so I'll inform you, maybe you aren't informed, that they do have food at strip clubs.
So what you're saying is the money was spent at a strip club.
Did you know that, though? Did you know that?
I know strip clubs have restaurants.
Have you ever been to a strip club?
One time.
Did you like the food?
No.
You got to go to better strip clubs.
Okay.
Wow, this guy went really quick from not knowing anything about strip clubs to being a strip club expert, right? I don't know about that place, but go to the second floor, ask for Clarice, okay? She'll take you to the champagne room, and behind that is the real VIP room, code 2664. Tell them you want the Royce White special, they'll know what you need.
All right, so that's really good stuff, and that's absolutely fantastic. We actually heard from that. We have there's an employee that works at the Daily Show who was aware that this was going to air, and he let me know, and I really appreciate that. So this is obviously really great stuff and really great for the show. And it's funny because when we were taping that, I had the instinct that there was a second layer of humor to the entire thing that was based on Royce making me sort of the subject of the inquiries. Have I been to strip clubs? Am I aware that there's food at strip clubs? Do I think the food is good at strip clubs and all this sort of thing? It did not occur to me that it was going to end up leading to even more scrutiny on the specifics of spending donor money at strip clubs and ending up on The Daily Show. So that's really great. Really appreciate everybody at The Daily Show for choosing to feature that. And that's not the only great instance from the last 24 hours of the David Pakman show in other media. It was also on MSNBC. So let's talk about that next.